welcome back to my channel. So it's been a bit. Things were kind of crazy with the holiday season, and honestly, I just didn't want to put out content that was half done. So I took a bit of a break, but we're back. Welcome to the channel. My name is Serenity, and I love to talk about all things homemaking, wifehood, all that kind of good stuff. So today, what I'm actually going to be talking about is why I started wearing only skirts and dresses, because that is a bit of a newer development in my life since I have been on YouTube, since my last YouTube video even. So go ahead and grab yourself something to drink, a snack maybe, get settled in, and let's get started. Okay, so first of all, let me know what y'all think of the setup. I hope you like it. I am sitting on my floor right now, but so it goes. I'm just trying to find a good spot that kind of looks cute, kind of gives the vibe for while I film. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think of the new setup. But jumping right in, I wanted to I don't have a list right now. I don't have any notes. I wanted to just talk very discussionarily about this transition and why I began only wearing skirts and dresses. And it's not something that I'm hard and fast sticking to like a rule, but it's something that kind of developed, I want to say back in November, and here we are in February already. But yeah, back in November, I just kind of stopped wearing pants slowly but surely, and I realized I felt exponentially more comfortable in skirts and dresses, and a lot of that has to do with my body type. If you guys do the kibby like body typing thing, that's my favorite. I am a romantic body type. I have curves. That's my natural body type, is I am the more romantic body type. And so when I try and stuff that into restrictive pants, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel natural. Whereas wearing skirts and dresses is just more conducive to my body type. It is how I feel most comfortable. So that's really what began that transition, was realizing not only is this what flatters my body more, but this is how I feel the most myself, is in a more flowing skirt, in a dress. So that was really how it began, was just natural comfort level. But then I began looking for ideas of like, okay, skirts only lookbook on YouTube, or skirts only winter dresses or winter outfits, things like that. I began looking for more inspiration, and I realized that this isn't something that a lot of women do. And for a lot of the women who do it, maybe their values and reasoning behind it is a little bit different from mine. So I thought that I would go ahead and share my take on it. So, as I said, it began with just a comfort level thing, but then also I began to really romanticize in a good way and enjoy the idea that skirts are something that really, I mean, if you are a traditionally biblically feminine woman, as I'm assuming you are if you're on this channel, then really skirts are something which only women can get away with. And you know what? I'm just gonna dive right into it. A big part of what did this was I was upset when I saw Harry Styles wearing a dress. I'm not gonna lie, that bothered me. Because I don't agree with the push towards androgynous dress. I do not agree with the push towards blurring the lines between male and female. I believe that they are two very distinct, very beautiful, very different creations, and should be celebrated as such. And when you blur the lines, I really believe that you lose something there. That when a man is blurring the lines and trying to be more feminine, when a woman is blurring the lines and trying to be more masculine, you are losing some of your innate, created excellence, is the only way I know how to put it. And so in a sort of rebellion, when I saw Harry Styles wearing honestly a gorgeous dress, and it bothered me, I decided, okay, I'm gonna take that back. I'm a woman. I have a right to wear a dress, and I very much love the idea that this is something that only women can really get away with wearing. You don't too often. I live in a suburb of Los Angeles. I'm frequently in the LA area, and even out here, you don't too frequently see a straight man in a dress. It's just not something you see. And I love that and I celebrate that. And so that was part of what really did that, is made that shift for me, was that of, this is something that only I can wear as a woman. This is something that my husband can't wear. He cannot wear a dress. And I do think that by choosing to wear only dresses, I am sending that unspoken signal to the world of, yeah, and my husband wears the pants in the family, which again, I'm just gonna assume that you are a woman who agrees with the traditionally biblically feminine marital roles and gender roles. So we're gonna roll with that, okay? Yeah, so I really like that, of the unspoken signal it sends to the world that my husband wears the pants in the family and I wear the skirt. And that's not something that is bad. Like, I think that this idea of, oh, well, I wear the pants in the family has been given to then, it almost like it shows dishonor on the person who then must proverbially be wearing the skirt. Like, if he's wearing the pants in the family, if I'm wearing the pants in the family, then the other person is like less than, because they're not. I just take so much issue with that. I mean, as you guys know, and we'll see at the end of this video, my kind of like tagline for homemaking in heels is keep homemaking glamorous. I believe that as a society, we have removed so much of the honor that there is in being a homemaker. I believe that we have removed so much of the honor and dignity and beauty and almost like the respect due the title of wife, of homemaker. We've lost that in this. Honestly, I blame the sexual revolution. We're getting into all the tea. When we did just kind of start digging on housewives. And so, all right, so I'm watching this back in editing right now. And I wanted to add in right here, this is a big part of why I really agree with Cynthia L. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce her last name, but Cynthia's whole hashtag of house dressed blessed. It's absolutely amazing. I will link Cynthia's channel down below. She is so incredible. She has been such a sweet friend and support to me since I have begun my homemaking channel. She gave me a shout out early on, which was honestly one of the most encouraging things that has happened since I have started my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna link her down below, but check her videos out as well. She really has inspired me on this topic, and I think she puts it really well about how wearing dresses and wearing house dresses really does help restore the dignity and honor to the term housewife, homemaker. This is our uniform, and that is beautiful and something to be celebrated. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not super strict on it. Like, when I go on a walk or a hike with my friends, I don't have a hiking skirt. Would love to get one, but I don't have one yet, so I wear my leggings. And that's where I'm saying a lot of the videos I was seeing were mostly pushing the modesty aspect, which I do agree with and support modesty. However, I'm a firm believer that modesty looks very different according to where you are, and that's as it should be. Modesty for me here in Southern California honestly looks very different than modesty looked for me in Miami when I lived in Miami, Florida. See, I'm not getting in this to nitpick modesty. What I'm saying is that it differs by culture. And I don't believe that that is hypocrisy. I believe that that is just cultural differences in norms, and I love kind of seeking out those differences and celebrating them. I find it fascinating, and I think it's very easy to get stuck into this of, oh, because it is culturally different than my Christian culture, it is hypocritical or wrong. And no, it's just different, but I'm gonna get into, that's a whole nother video. But going back to what I was talking about earlier about why I wear skirts and dresses only right now, it's because I'm a woman. And I deeply treasure the idea that male and female are different, and historically and traditionally, the overarching theme, obviously we know that at different points in history this changed, and obviously we know that in different cultures it's different. I mean, I'm not knocking any Scottish kilts here, but what I am saying is that, you know, historically, I'll say in Western American culture, skirts are female, pants are male, and I'm not going to fight against that. I'm actually going to deeply celebrate that, and I'm a firm believer in the idea that the world learns how to treat your husband through how you treat him, and we give those cues often very non-verbally. Much of the feminine communication is through these nonverbal cues. It's not always these set boundaries of this is how you will treat my husband, and, you know, these strict rules and regulations, which are more the masculine side, right? The masculine tends to be the more disciplinarian, the feminine tends to be more the heart, which is often the heart and the nurturing, which is often more nonverbal cues. So with that, I choose to wear skirts and dresses as a way of flattering my body type. It's just what looks better on me. B, embracing my femininity. And C, sending out that signal to the world of my husband wears the pants in the family. And this isn't something that I believe every woman should do. I want to make that very clear. This is something that I have started doing, and it might not last, right? Like, this might not be the permanent style that I stick to, but it is something that I'm currently enjoying, and so with that, it is something that I'm gonna rock and I'm gonna roll with. And God, that sounded awful. Okay, but it is something that I'm gonna enjoy, and I'm gonna roll with this while it's here. And it's a joke among my circle that I'm very much a person of extremes, and that has honestly for me been I guess you could say an insecurity with putting my life on YouTube, is the call outs I know I'm gonna get because I am a person of extremes, where I will be full force into something and then change gears and be full force into that and not so much into this other thing. And I have been wary of the feedback I can get from that, you know, because I am the type who will be all here and then all there. And who knows, in 6 months, I might be wearing pants again and you might nary be able to find a skirt in my closet. But for right now, this is where I'm at and this is what I'm loving. And so given that, like I said, when I searched for, you know, why I only wear skirts on YouTube, I couldn't find many videos that I related to. Most of the videos I found really more focused on hiding the feminine form, which I don't agree with. That's not modesty to me, trying to hide the curves of your feminine body that the Lord created. I believe if he gave you curves, he doesn't want you to hide them. Obviously, there's the element of modesty to be considered. As I said before, I'm not knocking that. Again, whole nother video. But yeah, that was the main topic I would see, or the main point that I would see, is I wear a skirt, you know, because it's more modest. And yes, this is true, but there's more to it than that. I really think that there's a beauty to be cherished in a woman wearing a skirt and a man wearing pants. And something that our culture is losing by blurring those lines and deliberately making it more and more androgynous. And so I encourage you, as we go into this week, to embrace more of your femininity in the way that the Lord is showing you. What does it look like? In what nonverbal ways is he calling you to honor your husband through your femininity, to promote his masculinity through your femininity? So then before I close this out, I did just want to go ahead and show you guys my skirt outfit of the day, and don't hold me to it, but I think that I will probably do a little outfit of the day like this at the end of every video while I'm doing my skirts only for however long this lasts. So I am wearing this thrifted, super comfy light blue sweater with, this is a kind of green and blue, the leaves are both, skirt that I got on Amazon. I love this shape where it just snips you in and then skims over. And then right now it's freezing, so I'm wearing my lovely fleece line tights, and I am a big believer in matching your tights to your outfit. So if I'm wearing a lighter outfit, I will do either translucent or skin colored fleece line tights. Usually I'll do that if I'm wearing a longer dress because they're not the cutest. And then yeah, with this skirt, it's got the black and white stripes. I don't know if you can tell. So with that, then I like how the black looks. All right, I hope you have a lovely rest of your week whenever this video finds you, and I will see you in my next one. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does mean a lot, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.